Okay.
All right, we back for real this time. So y'all,
We're
let me just
here.
say,
Better late than never.
hey y'all, hey. So let me just say, baby, we had a whole kerfuffle over here, okay? Because we was sitting here talking down, and I looked at the thing and it's telling me go live, and I'm like, go
Don't
live,
mind. Don't mind us.
go live. I'm like, oh wait, girl, we talking and we ain't even went live. So y'all,
Don't
excuse
mind
our
us.
tardiness, but we thought we was on time.
We
No,
sure
thank you
did.
for not stating my real name when I sent the cash app. Be blessed. Thank you, love. No, I wasn't. I wasn't gonna do that, but I did want to say I was recording on my phone that night, and so I didn't see it until we got done. But I didn't want to comment on any of your comments so people would know. But thank you, thank you, thank you, love. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, girl. I had listen, gas running about 389, girl. I was thankful for that, baby.
Don't
It
even
went right in my tank. I appreciate you, love.
don't even get me started about that.
Girl, baby, while they talking about going head on and requesting billions to be sent to Ukraine, I'ma need some money to be sent a few hundred in a little thing called a gas stimulus. Okay, in the gas stimulus. Like I understand, be your brother keeper, and we want to be big brother of the world. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this without my glasses tonight. I'm so tired. I know we want to be big brother of the world, but while we sending all of them billions, can you send the people a couple hundreds, okay, for some little gas cars, just little gas stimulus.
That would
But
be
we
much
are
appreciated.
we are back, y'all. Let me see it. Hey, Taquisha, how are you? Hey, Jay Rucker. Hey, Cheryl. What's up, son? You what?
Let me see. Oh,
Oh, my son always wait till I get up on here.
hey, hey, hey,
Someone to
hey.
have some. Hey, Zaza,
Love
how are
you.
you? All right, y'all. So y'all know how we do. We got to get into the celebrity gossip of it all, child. Of it
Mhm.
all. And y'all know who we got to talk about. Unfortunate.
Do we have to though? No, I'm kidding.
Well, that's what the people here for. So
I
they
just
want to see.
here. Mm.
Child, the infant.
Straight like that.
The infant. Hey, Naturally Mar, how are you? You go ahead and say what you got to say first, honey. And
I
then
mean,
I'm going to go ahead because I be going off. I
I
be
don't
long
really.
winded like the preacher on first Sunday.
My main thing really is just like I'm sick of seeing him, so I'm not really like when I watched the video back, I was kind of like really confused as to like what exactly happened to for that to ensue. Like I'm still kind of unclear about that because from what I gathered, I guess he felt threatened or whatever by them by the gentleman, and I didn't. That's not what I saw though. How it's being explained is not exactly how I saw it, but that's just me. Mm.
Girl, what I feel bad for is that somebody actually birthed him and he stayed in that same mind frame from at the time when he was birthed. Hey Candace, baby, hey Naturally Mar. How are you ladies? He is still in the mindset of a child and the baby needs to be the prisoner. Okay, that's what he can be for me. The prisoner. When I saw in that video, if you self-defense from the video that's circulating right now, it showed him throw the first lick. So once you throw the first lick, that is no longer self-defense or now the instigator.
Well, the
I'm
guy he
sick of
had
him.
his hands in his pocket, so I'm confused. That's what I'm saying. It's not.
I'm sick. Listen, I'm just sick of him. I don't know what kind of Illuminati presence that he done been involved around or whatever going on with him that done made him feel untouchable, and that's getting him out of all of these situations because he has now. You hit your artist who was just standing there. Then he
I
just
saw
hit
that too.
somebody else not too long ago on top of this situation that you was got out and witnesses supposedly didn't come up. I am sick of him. I'm sick of seeing him on my TV. You went out here, you insulted the LGBTQ community. Like they'll cancel people. Look, people is canceling Will Smith off of one slap, and he can do all of this. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of Mimi. I'm sick of the light skin is what he wanted. I'm sick of the uncle. I'm sick of the whole thing. Okay, that's what I'm sick of. I'm ready for him to go. He needs to sit down and go somewhere. I wish the African angels that lady was, she hear the sounds of angels. She hear. I wish the African angels come and deliver us from the baby. Okay.
You know what I'm more
Because the
concerned about though?
ancestors is not pleased with this foolishness.
You know what I'm more like what jumped out at me more than that though? Did you see that video of him like trying to like kiss one of his fans? Did you see that?
Oh, but he was grabbing that lady's face.
Yeah. Did any of y'all see that? Like that's what really kind of disturbed me. Like, and then it was like he got more aggressive. He tried to do it like twice. I was like, I wish. Like,
Girl, first of all, let me tell you something. Now, I know people be starstruck.
I think he thinks he's like superhuman or something.
Baby, listen, I know people be starstruck, but girl, if that thing ever came towards me, honey, I would turn around and walk away so fast. I just can't. I can't. Yes, Zaza. Yes, the African angels. Yes, I need them to come on over here and deliver us from him. You are definitely right, naturally, Mar. I am sick of him. Okay, he must have some good lawyers, baby, because I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of seeing his face. I'm sick and tired of all of that, baby. The African angels come on, deliver us from him. Phaedra, maybe Phaedra needs to tell him, go away from me with this. I'm over his whole situation. It's like, at the end of the day, if you do something and you get away with it, sit your ass in the corner somewhere and don't move. Don't come out. But you keep feeling like you are untouchable. Like this done made you untouchable. But here's the thing. The law might not catch you, but you going to pull that big Billy badass one day with the wrong person.
That part.
And baby, that's gonna be heard louder than a slap that was heard around the world a few weeks ago. Okay, and I can't wait. Listen, I am not an advocate of violence, but I am an advocate of the bully getting what's coming to them. And the bully, when he get it, either in the jail or outside of the jail. Because if he keep moving like he's moving, he's gonna end up in somebody's prison, and then he's gonna be somebody's girlfriend.
Zaza said, Barb, if they had been in private, I feel like he would have hit that girl. And you're correct, more than likely.
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. He gives me very aggressive tease, and what makes me more upset than him is his baby mama Mimi, who always defending him. Gosh, that was her in the tape. He trying to defend her. She on the tape pregnant, mushing them grown men. Baby, I'd have been like security. I'd have been trying to grab my man like, come on, let's go. I'm pregnant. Now she always here for the drama. While she around here wearing Danny Lay shoes. Girl, I'm sick of them. I'm sick of all of them. I'm sick of all of them and their foolishness. Like at the end of the day, these labels need to go ahead on and like, yeah, y'all have etiquette classes. Or, I mean, y'all putting money behind them to make y'all money off of these songs. But baby, if they end up being prisoners or with a bad rep and people cancel them, now you done lost your money. Y'all need to go ahead and put them in some etiquette classes and teach them how to act and teach them what to do with their money. So they don't be around here acting no fool, embarrassing y'all label down to the streets. And now y'all stay up in the news and everywhere else. Your artists at least stay up in the news and everywhere else.
I was never personally like a fan of like his, like I don't really, there might have been like 1 or 2 songs maybe of his that I like, maybe, I don't even know. So with that being said, like with all these antics and whatnot, like I'm good. Like I don't really need to see him again, like on Cross My Teeth. I don't need him for the music. I don't need him for the antics. I don't need him for anything. So he can, he can go.
Right. But like somebody was saying earlier, every time I think it was Jamie, that's me. Every time he get into some stuff, he always won't blame it on his children. I was doing this to protect my children. No, you wasn't. The baby wasn't even here. If you was trying to protect your baby mama, you would have been getting her the hell up out that Walmart. But I digress. You got anything else to say about the juvenile? Okay, because he can back that ass up all the way in the house, in the corner, and stay. Oh, because I just called them the juvenile. So, girl, you look good. I got on my Saint shirt, so I'm feeling my roots.
I see.
I'm getting ready for football season. Y'all gonna see this a lot. Y'all can drop y'all teams if y'all want in the chat. Just know we're gonna argue football season.
I don't watch football. Sorry, I don't. But I do got on my husband's slippers.
The mortal enemy. Oh, girl.
I'll be wearing this.
Girl, we gonna World of Readzzzz will only be brought to y'all in the off season because baby, me and her husband are going to be fighting because I can't stand them cowgirls, not at all.
Yeah, he gets that a lot.
And with that being said, since you done brought up a team from Texas, let's go ahead on and get into this Texas girl and the drama of it all.
H-Town's finest, yeah.
Girl, A-Town got a whole lot of finest. I wish they picked one.
Stop. Um, you know, I mean, I didn't even watch the interview until today, honestly. And that was after I didn't really watch anyone's reactions to it or anything like that, but I did, of course, see some comments and whatnot. And I just, I don't like how this whole thing has spun out. I don't at all.
Ooh, not naturally more, girl. I thought you was my girl. We be tag teaming each other in the comments, and you gonna sit up here with the biggest disrespect. Ooh, cowgirls fan for life. Ooh, girl, but you know how it is. We both in the NFC, so you already know. You already know how that go when we.
You lucky I don't go grab the robe. I'll be wearing that like every day.
Y'all, this live has been brought to y'all for 12 minutes and 13 seconds, and now we go. No, I'm just playing. I feel bad. Listen, we just gonna be all right when we be talking about the game, and I get on here upset because the Saints lost naturally more. I'm gonna be expecting you in the comments. We're gonna have to do our commentary, go back and forth. But can I just say this? Like, everybody talking about, oh, I think she did sleep with Tori. I think she lying about sleeping with Tori. Let me tell you, if she wanted to sleep with the little leprechaun, the little inch high private eye, you know what I'm saying? If she sent her location, you know what I'm saying, so they can focus on whatever they was focusing and stroking on, I don't give a damn. The fact of the matter is, she was shot. The fact of the matter is, there's evidence somewhere that says, from her friend Kelsey, that says that Tori shot her. That was sent to the bodyguard, right?
Yeah, it was like,
oh, okay.
Help, Tori shot Meg, or I think that's what it said.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care.
They got that.
Been it busted open every morning, every night, 3 times a day, 20 times a day. That still does not negate the fact that she was shot. And I'm
medical
out here.
They got all of that. They
like that was okay.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, at the end of the day, all of that is secondary because the point is still the point that she was shot. And I didn't really think about it until earlier, and I was like, like, it does sound like, because at first when it all happened, I was like, okay, maybe like he was like, maybe like it was not meant for the feet, maybe it was meant for something else. But now that I think about it, like, I think, yeah, deliberately was for the feet, because I mean, that is a part of, she wouldn't be able to continue to be an entertainer and do what she does, if her feet were messed up. So I thought, at first I'm like, nah, like maybe it was like meant for like a different body part, but I think it was purposeful for one, and it was purposely aimed at her feet, which says a lot also, I think.
I mean, listen, I agree. Naturally, Gail should not have asked that question. Because what does it have to do with anything?
And that's going to take the focus off of the main point. Because, now people are going to insert their own, they're going to insert what they think about it. Like, oh, well, she kind of backed away from the question. She didn't answer right away. Or, no, he had to be like, like, people are going to insert their own thoughts now that was brought up. So that could have just been to the side, but it's done now.
All right. Let me see. Am I still echoing? Yeah, I am. Let me go out and I'm going to come back in.
Okay. So yeah, y'all, like, what did you guys think about the interview, and what do you guys, wait, let me read the Gail shouldn't have asked. Yeah. I just don't really feel like the focus should have been fixated on that. It should have been all about her story, her point of view, and not to mention everything, they provided the medical receipts, they provided everything that we need to know. So again, that should have been the main focus, at least to me. I don't know. What do y'all think?
Let me see. All right. Still echoing? I am.
I mean, I don't hear an echo over here. I don't hear an echo over here.
I don't know why. I'm echoing. I went out and I came back in. But I can hear the echo.
I don't hear anything.
But I don't have nothing else playing on. I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. But let me just say, I don't care what she was doing with Tori. I don't care if she was in it, busted open, however long she wanted to be. If she was doing it every night, that does not give right. That's like saying because a woman was with a man, he have the right to beat her. And that's not cool. It's never okay. And I'm sick of people trashing her. And I will say, I wish she would have held off doing this interview just for the simple fact that people will judge you.
I saw that or on Facebook, somebody said on my Facebook timeline, I seen like someone was going off talking about some like, oh, she's known for being aggressive, and like since she's like a larger built or whatever, a stallion or whatnot. I'm like, none of that matters though. She got shot, like she didn't shoot herself. And especially too, I think another major part of this is, don't look back in a second. She's still trying to figure out this echo. I hear you perfectly clear anyway. She'll be back in just a second. But the part that I really was like, like you can't tell me that was like some mistake or like whatever, because she was shot in the back of her feet or her Achilles. So that clearly shows that she had her back turned. So how are you actively pursuing somebody, quote unquote, being aggressive, whatever you want to say? How are you doing that and your back is clearly turned? Because if it wasn't, the bullet fragments would have been in the front of her feet, or they would have been in the front of her ankle, whatever. But that's not what happened. So clearly, I'm not a rocket scientist or anything like that, but clearly I thought that was, telling in itself. Hey, Yvette, how you doing?
All right, let me see. Is that better now? No gas. There is no gas.
Keep talking.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Actually, I thought it sounded better before, but that was
okay. Let me see.
Yes, naturally, Mar. There are still bullet fragments in her foot. Zaza said, "I'm 4'10" and I'm always disgusted by the convo surrounding Meg due to her height. They want to masculinize her so bad." That's what I'm saying, though. I'm like, I forget. I wish I could go see who said that, because I'm sure there was some more coonery up under those comments. But I was just like, and not to mention how he was conducting himself after, all this unfolded and whatnot. I was like, okay, making songs and kind of pointing fun at the whole situation. So it's like, okay, it's one thing if you say, you were innocent, you didn't do that, whatever. But why would you further go to lengths to poke fun at this? Or because she's still she's a victim. There's nobody on this earth, I feel like, that can say with a straight face that she is not the victim in this, because she tried. Like, and I'm not laughing at her or whatever. It's just like I'm laughing at the fact, like, because it's mind-boggling to me that anyone could even argue that, like. Okay. Are we good?
All right. This better?
Yeah, I'm good. I can hear you. What can y'all
Y'all hear me? Am I still echoing? I am. I can hear it. And I have everything off.
Maybe my hearing is bad. I think it's.
I can hear myself echoing. So.
And you logged out like 2 times. I think it sounds better.
I logged out like I'm not even on the same thing. I logged out and logged back in on my laptop.
I know. I don't see it up there anymore.
StreamYard, why won't you let me be great tonight? All right, let me see something.
Sorry, y'all.
All right.
Slight bit of technical difficulties.
See, I'm trying everything.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm still echoing. Okay. Is it still echoing?
It's
This is
yeah,
awful.
it's still echoing. Take your earplugs out. It's
My
odd.
earbuds are out.
Yeah, as I say, your AirPods are out. Which I thought she sounded a little bit muffled when she had those in. So I think
I know it just started. And I don't have StreamYard open and nothing else.
Now it's static.
Oh, you know what? Hold on.
Should I go? I'm like, just give us a moment, y'all. We're getting it together, and we still got a lot more to talk about.
All right, let me see. No, I thought maybe my phone was making it. My fan was making it static.
That was for like a moment. I think that was. I don't. You're good. You're good on the static now.
Yeah, so I think maybe the static was my phone. I don't know what the echoing is. I'm completely closed out of StreamYard. I completely closed out of my internet, period. It's getting less and less. I don't know. This is so crazy and so embarrassing. I'm so sorry, y'all.
This happens to everybody all the time. It's literally normal.
I went out. I've come back in. I powered my whole phone off.
Last time I checked, I don't work for Apple or Microsoft or Windows or.
Look, see, now it's gone, and I haven't done anything.
It happens. We're good. We're good, and we're still in here. So.
Right. I am so sorry, y'all. I don't know. I know I'm gonna be way more prepared than this child. Y'all know this.
We are good. We still got a lot to talk about.
Yes. So what we were saying? Okay. So I saw somebody said, baby, it was the baby. Listen, I called the African angels, and they came for me instead of the infant. But I want to go back to Naturally Moore's comment where she said, "Hey Yvette, girl still can't have a black person's back. Girl, ain't that the truth, Ruth?" But y'all listen, I stopped fooling around with Gail and Oprah when they was like, "We don't want to be called aunties. We not y'all auntie." I was like, "Cool, baby, you don't gotta be my hero no more." And I went head on and let it pass and let it go. But I don't care about Gail at all. I just wanted to let them know. And then Zaza, you said I'm 4'10", and I'm always disgusted by the convo surrounding Meg due to her height. They want to masculinize her so bad, and I don't understand why. Cause don't nothing about her look like a man at all. And any given one of them would love to be riding that horse, as she calls.
I know plenty of tall.
I know plenty of tall women.
My stepsister's 5'10". I got friends that are tall. Like,
I mean, my thing is, if you can't climb if you can't climb the roller coaster, baby, don't ride it, okay?
At all.
If you can't get on the roller coaster, don't ride it. And baby, I don't care if she was bent over or he was standing up on the ladder to get behind her, okay? It still does not negate the fact that she was shot. Period. And then everybody's saying they don't see tears. Now listen, I don't know. I'm going to save my judgment on what happened once the trial actually starts and we see evidence in court documentation and things like that. Then I can make a full, well-rounded opinion. But until then, I can't make no opinion. But what I do know is the doctor said he removed bullet fragments from the lady foot, from the girl foot. So now y'all saying the doctor line, like we want Tori to be innocent so bad that we're going to call this doctor who could lose their license a liar. Child, please. Tori don't mean nothing to nobody that bad for them to want to lose their license. Now, in other history, in other moments.
Wait, we got one more. Actually, Mark said they tried to do that to Serena also, and then got upset when she married a white man.
Child, listen, I feel like this. For me,
for me, it's the black man. I don't care what goes on for me. That's my taste. That's my preference. But baby, if you find somebody that treats you right, white, Italian, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, Dominican, African, Nigerian, go over there and get you a name like Portia and her friend and get you a new name. And whatever you want. If you like it, I love it. Because guess what? I ain't got to cook for him. I ain't got to deal with him. I ain't got to fight for him. I ain't got to pray with him. And I ain't got to lay with him and pretend that it's good if it's not. Don't have nothing to do with me.
Gia, whatever her name is. What you call his wife? DJ Envy's wife.
Don't get me talking about her, please. Does the Lord smoke her mama so she could stay with her cheating husband? I don't want to talk about that lady, her husband, and their problems. Now, in this week's What the Fuck moment, okay, we're going to talk about Roja, because they be back Sunday.
I tried to.
It's all right. It's all right, because everybody by now done seen the pictures. Now, this is the picture, y'all, that Bravo gun gave these ladies. That is just plain and wrong. And Nene Leakes is most definitely going to take this picture right here and enter it as evidence number 3521, Article D, Section 5, page 14 of the evidence catalog. And she's going to hold this up against them, you know what, them YT franchises and say, look, this is disparity, because that's what they gave. I'm telling y'all, she's going to use it for evidence. Now, that's the picture that Bravo put out. And this was the picture that the ladies did on their own. And I'm trying to figure out, Bravo.
It's giving.
It's definitely giving. But Bravo, come on now. Y'all done really, Real Housewives of Atlanta is done put the people up on wanting to watch it.
And I agree with that, coming from New Jersey.
They're the Housewife franchise that made everybody else want to watch all of these other Housewife franchises. But why they get that old boring ass picture? That's horrible.
There's not even a backdrop. There's like no props. There's no like liveliness. They're all just standing there. There's no movement. There's no like, it's not doing what it should be doing if it's season 14. Like, it's season 14. Like, it should only be getting better and better.
It should look like it's season 14 and not season 1 on Zeus. But you know the little tagline that came out.
I didn't even read. God, where have I been, man?
Girl, the tagline came out. And can I just say, Marlo C, she's always had the juice. Now she got the Justin.
Oh, that's funny. I like that.
I like her. I like Candy. Candy says she never missed a beat or the bag. I thought she was about to say she never missed a bag or a meal.
Wait, you said Candy said that?
Yeah, she said she never missed a beat or the bag. A beat or a bag.
Okay.
I think it's one of the words in there somewhere. I might be playing something.
I could deal with that.
But she said, but I thought she was gonna say she never missed a meal, and I was gonna say me either.
Because you know she good. She good for eating something at any given moment. You know she be.
Candy, don't invite me nowhere.
She don't play about her food
at all.
Hey, Prosperity Thick Girl 40.
Hey, thick girl.
How you doing?
Now what you saying, Jennifer? Andy been moving funny. They're going to separate New York two diverse casts and the OG cast.
How do we feel about that?
I feel like it's a crack of bullshit. I feel like it's going to be more diverse.
Are their ratings bad right now?
I think so.
I know, I don't watch it. They always try to like incorporate us once it's like, you know, to bring it back up, you know. I seen somebody said that. Just like the whole when everybody's getting on like Bath and Body Works and stuff, and like they do that. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's because the ratings are in the toilet. So it's like, oh, we'll just diversify it. That'll bring in more of an audience. Like, no, like we don't know.
I mean, but look,
I don't watch it. I haven't watched. I watched like the first 2 seasons in New York. I never watched. Or I did watch Orange County for a bit, but
I did used to watch Jersey.
I watched maybe it's because I'm from New Jersey. Whatever, I do watch that sometimes. And now that uh, we were gonna talk about that, I started watching it, but I need to go back. I'm trying to like rewatch a lot of stuff right now. And then obviously Potomac, but
I
yeah.
like. I watch Atlanta. I watch Jersey. I try Salt Lake City.
I was
Up
like,
until
I'm
that
sorry,
foolishness,
I got that. You saw how I was. I knew
I
that
ain't
was coming.
watching that no more. It can be canceled. It can be thrown away. It can go in the trash, the garbage, and everything else, as far as I'm concerned. But I'm ready for Roja. Like everything is
Yeah,
starting. The
they
Love and
said
Marriage
it's
DC
gonna be good.
starting on my birthday. Roja starting
Mhm.
Sunday, baby. Hold on.
Mhm.
Nobody be knocking on my damn
Said
door.
I like Candy's and Sonya's taglines. I gotta go read. I'm like, I need to catch up. No, they felt the first black lady was too much. Wait, what did Jennifer? Wait? What are we talking about? The first black lady on where? I like Kenya and Candy's taglines, but Drew, what the hell was that? But what did y'all think about the the cast photos? Like, you think they purposely Bravo purposely had them out there looking like it was all of nothing but season 1 or 2? I mean, I know I did, but that second picture is definitely giving all the peach realness that we need. I'm really excited because everyone keeps saying how this season is going to be good. Oh, she's echoing again. Oh, we're gonna have to fix it when she comes back. I didn't hear anything, but okay. But what do you guys think? I wonder where they're gonna go for the cast trip. Mm, and you gonna be able to drink from your custom design wine glasses by me on your birthday? Yes, yes. Oh my god. Anybody else got a birthday coming up? Cause both me and Nola's birthdays are next month. I know I am excited, honey. Yes, May is gonna be a big month. Mm-mm. But what do you guys think? So Bravo, yeah, Bravo should be ashamed for them having to pay for another ad cover. Let me see if I can bring it back up so we can look at that. 1 second, y'all. Like,
I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't
like
gonna have
I
no
don't
more
even get the
interruptions.
whole I don't like how Sheree looks like at all. Like I don't like that like mother of the bride
Oh,
um get up. I don't I like Drew's dress. I mean it's all right.
well, her
Um
neck.
yeah, I don't know why they posed her like that. Kenya, is giving Kenya. And who is that? Marlo. It just I don't know, it just she looks kind of pageanty right there, but I mean it's not bad. Like what is it? Is it metallics and like is that what it's supposed to be?
I don't know what this theme's supposed to be, but this photo, the way it looks, gives me everybody went at a different time and they put it all together.
That's what I'm saying. Like it
It
almost
don't
looks
look like a cohesive photo.
it doesn't really. And Sonya, I don't like that at all. I don't like it. Like I mean, if this was like I mean
I
it's a decent. They're beautiful women, so obviously it's gonna be a nice photo regardless for the most part. But it's not like there's nothing to it. Like it's easy, and I just see these random chairs back there. Like it's not. They just look like beautiful women posing. Like it's not like, oh my god, this is the cast photo for the season. Like it's not giving that. So
sure it's not giving. We going to the pageant, the cotillion. It's not giving nothing, absolutely nothing at all. Zero zip zilch nada. I like Candy dress. I like the new lady dress, Sonya. It's cute or whatever. I want Drew to Dora to find her neck and understand on where the Delilah spirit come from. Sheree is I'm disappointed. I ain't gonna lie. I am disappointed.
I don't like that at
I'm
all.
disappointed in Sheree because Sheree has always been known for her fashions, even though she never have any on her websites and at her fashion shows. Okay,
I need
but
some
she's known to
joggers.
wear the fashions,
I
and
need
this is
some
not it. I'm
joggers.
disappointed. And can I just say I'm disappointed that we bringing Sheree back because she never comes. Every time we bring her back, she only comes back and carry bones. We never get anything. So I'm hoping this time she come back, she give us something. Besides Apollo in that orange jumpsuit she so happily fashioned him in.
I'm hoping she's giving it this time. And that's the thing. Like, this doesn't scream like if I was coming back after all these seasons, oh, you would have had to be like, okay, Johnny, it's like, okay, Barb, like, chill out. Like, we know you back in the building. Like, I would have came through like foot on everybody's necks all at the same time. And that's not what I get from this. But and then, of course, I mean, yeah, this is definitely much, much, much better, if I do say so myself. I love.
Can I just say, Kenya is eating.
She really is, though. She really is, Sonya.
Kenya is eating like Kenya sitting there in that pantsuit. That is where my eyes go to first.
It really does. I like how Marlo, like, her. I guess she was like twirling a little bit or something, and I like that. But I like that movement. This is like giving vibrancy. Everybody's looking great. Candy looks like she's laid out on somebody's resort beach. Sheree, like, yeah, this is much better. This is, hey, I'm back. Hey, I'm here to give it what it's supposed to be giving. Like, that's what I get from this. What do y'all?
Not Sheree giving teapot short and stout.
You said Marlo needs to throw those shoes away. I mean,
girl,
yeah.
Listen, people going up for those shoes because they are over $1,000. Over $1,000 don't mean.
Who are they made by?
Girl, I don't know.
Like, I mean, they're not.
But you know, remember Candace had on them shoes in Potomac last year, but she had them on with them jeans.
Oh,
when they went down to the construction site.
Oh, those are those shoes.
Yes.
I don't see I mean, you already got some ruffleage and stuff going on with the dress. I don't really see why you needed like ruffly shoes too or whatever. But I mean, the picture as a whole is better, so I'm not going to even try to break it down.
The picture as a whole look good, but let me get to what Naturally Marlo's saying. The second photo, Marlo was added in later because she wasn't there for the original shoot. And you're right, because Marlo coming in trying to act like she that one, but baby, it's been a competition for the queen of this franchise since Mimi dethroned herself, okay? And I have to say, even though when Kenya was playing her Billy Mama's baby, Kenya was running a girl. That's just what it was. And Molo, you're not gonna come down here and dethrone Kenya because you finally got a peach. Like, they only really gave you a peach, in my opinion, because the franchise was struggling. And now you have something to talk about what you have in your nephews and you being a mom too, but don't come on here acting like that. Like, at the end of the day, they finally gave you a position. Play your part, man.
I can't wait to see what she brings after, all this time, of course. But at the same time, I'm not going to get my hopes. I'm just going to be open-minded. I'm not going to get my hopes up necessarily about anything because I feel like whenever I do lately with shows, like, it just goes the other way. So I'm just going to be open.
I'm just ready for the season. I'm not going to go. I don't know why I keep echoing. It comes and goes. I don't know why.
We're just having some issues with that tonight, guys. Echo. I don't know. It got worse when she came back.
Am I echoing now? I'm still echoing.
Like I need to go out or something because I don't hear it like that.
I don't know, but it's definitely echoing. I just tried cutting off my Wi-Fi and cutting it back on. Are you listening to us on your phone? Are you listening to us on your phone?
No.
Okay.
I was before, but then I turned it off when everything was happening.
Yeah, the echo got worse. But I'm going to go out again and I'm going to come back in.
Sorry, guys. After she said maybe old girl could teach her about sugaring, I knew Marlo was going to bring the fakeness. I mean, yeah. Who do you guys think is gonna shake it up the most? You think? Well, I heard, didn't Kenya say she don't want to be portrayed as a villain anymore? So do you really think she's gonna just take a backseat to all of her normal Kenya-ness, or do we think she's still deep down inside gonna give the Kenya that we all know? And what do you think Sheree is gonna bring? Like, I mean, because I think it's between Kenya, Sheree, and Marlo. Like those three, I think, like, if something's gonna kick off, like, it's gonna be at the hands of one of those three. So I guess we'll see. We'll see in not too much longer. She's back.
I'm back.
That is Drew with the props for me.
Drew don't need to be on my case for us, because we still trying to figure out what he went through 3 days.
How she sound, y'all?
I hear it. That's why I know they hear. Hey, MJ. Hey, D-Dub.
I mean,
it's
I
okay
hear it,
that
like,
you
right
may be
now.
glad you're here.
I'm just glad Sheree is bringing fashions to the fashion show. Where are my joggers?
Maybe they'll make it to the website because it ain't on them.
Does she have? She has an actual? I don't even know.
She has the website, but it's more like a slideshow. There's no inventory that you can buy on there.
We done went through so many different trends. She needs some new sketches.
Girl, I thought you said sketch.
Nah. Okay, what do we want to? Is that all? I think that's all we have.
That's it. That's all we got. Now we're going into TV teams. Girl, I am live and you walking around here like that. Don't tell me nothing. You be talking about your background. I know you're doing your hair.
Okay, we're about to get into TV things, y'all.
Let me see. Am I still echo? Yes. I don't know what the echo comes from. I have cut off my phone and everything else. You see. I'll be right back.
A slideshow of her wearing the only pair of joggers. Oh, you're cracking me up. You are cracking me up right now. I mean, aren't joggers timeless though? So maybe that's just what, I don't know. But we about to get into a couple more shows. And he got curved. Who are you talking about, MJ? That's funny. Nola will be back in a second. Let me see. I'm gonna get you guys. Give me 2 seconds. I'm bringing this next photo up. We are going to get into, as some of you guys might know, my favorite show ever. Love After Lockup. I'll get this ready for her. Did you guys catch the latest episode of Love After Lockup? Candy said Marlo. Candy said Marlo and her gets into it on this season. I wonder about what. Prosperity Thinker said, not timeless from the 3rd season. The moth done got to those. Probably they probably broke into Chateau and ate it the fuck up. Probably, but I don't know. And she's indefinite. She broke up with what's his face, right? Tyrone. What was his name? They broke up, right? I thought that was the last thing I heard. See, I don't be. Is it just me, y'all, or I don't be really keeping up with everybody. I don't follow celebrities like on like Instagram or nothing like that. Like unless the only time I really keep up with people is during the seasons. Like, and that's pretty much any show. Like any show. With the exception of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Love and Marriage Huntsville is about the only one that I watch that or that I involuntarily keep up with during the off season, and that's only because, as most of you all know, freaking they're always in the headlines with some. It's always something. It's always some coleslaw something, some Wanda something. It's always something with them. So I have no choice. I feel like, especially being here on YouTube and whatnot, like I have no choice but to be keeping up with them during the off season. Child, he left her and she didn't know it. Oh, really? God. I promise y'all I live under a rock. I believe it though. Because I mean, if you ask me, I didn't really see high hopes for that from the get-go, but that's just me. I'm not in their relationship. That's very befitting though, because we're about to talk about love after lockup after this. So Love and Marriage Huntsville make you follow them. They have too much drama. That's what I'm saying though. Like even today, did any of y'all catch Miss Curry's I guess she had a live like the other night or something like that. She swears up and down these YouTube videos are coming, y'all. Do y'all believe it? Because I don't. Zaza says, same. I don't watch the shows. I just like to watch people talk about them. Exactly. Not to mention, that's really like the only time I'm even on Twitter, too, is when I'm actively watching a show and I'm tweeting about it. Like, I don't be getting overly wrapped up in anybody's live. I don't go to their pages only if it goes down my timeline. Exactly. And I do follow the blogs though, the Jazz and Brand, Neighborhood Talk, Shade Room, stuff like that. So obviously if they post something, then I'm gonna peep it, but I don't really be trying to keep up with them. Child, she needs to engage with her child, right? I heard they
all right
in the back.
I done moved to a whole nother spot.
I see. I was like, what's going on? I got the picture up and every time. I was waiting for you. We was in here chatting it up.
Girl, we was talking about Ariane and her wine and hollering child and the baby and the little girl that she let walk with no damn clothes on in the back of her life because she couldn't wait to get home and get her daughter settled. And now she telling the YouTubers about, I know y'all screen recording me. Please don't put my baby on the internet.
Oh, like I missed that.
And then the little girl was walking back and forth 3 times. 3 times. She's ma'am, come home and get your children settled. Make sure that little girl have on some clothes. How about you help her with her homework? Because you were saying y'all just got in the door and she go to private school and she was taking off her uniform. How about you come home and give that little baby an after school snack and check that folder and see what her daily progress was in the school and do her homework with her. I didn't know that. And then get you on alive. Every time that baby crying, Naxie, Holt. Girl, we know the baby dad. We know the baby last name, Holt. We no more tell your baby daddy, girl. Don't get me started talking about that clown. We'll talk about her when we get to Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I didn't know any of this.
Yes. I saw it on, who was it? It was somebody, everybody posting her live.
She should be doing them on YouTube. After she says, they're coming. The videos were coming, guys. I don't believe it.
Listen, because she was on that. Y'all know how she be. Because she had just did the live where she said she was single. And apparently Montel must have called her and got that ass because now she was on this live. The one I'm talking about, I saw it earlier today. Now she was on this live talking about, no, I'm not single. I got in trouble, y'all. I got in trouble. Girl, you got in trouble about who? Because that man is not your daddy. And he still not claim you. So bad, he only let you show his face once on your holiday, which is April Fool's Day, because you a goddamn fool. That is all.
That's how she knows she's probably he mad at me.
He mad at me.
That's nothing.
I don't really watch the show. Well, tell me, ma'am, how was you gonna do
Because I'm so
commentary on a
bored,
show that you
guys.
don't
I
watch?
tried to
Because
get
you know they're
into
using
it.
your image and likeness according to you. Girl, she can go to the furthest pits
I
of
tried
hell,
to get
dig
into
20 feet
it,
deeper,
but
go further to the left, to the right, and down the middle, and then dig some more. I'm
it's
sick of her.
just so boring. I tried to get into it, but y'all.
My hair, my edges, my hair. And then all you hear is the baby hollering, and every time you see the baby, she
Screaming.
pushing the baby, so we don't see the baby. Girl, go! I'm tired of hearing the baby, and then you mad talking about I'm blocking everybody who's talking about my baby hollering. No, we talking about you not taking care of your hollering ass baby.
Yeah, I caught that. Prosperity Thick Girl said her making the daughter be the mother to the baby. Yeah.
Yeah, because she keeps telling the little girl,
She was
go
like,
get this,
go
go
be
get that.
nice.
Don't do my son like this.
Go
Don't
love
do my
each other or something. I was like, what? This is weird. Child, she ain't want to make no money. She wants to be able to say everyone is talking about her, but they're making money and she isn't. That part. And with that, let's get into Love After Lockup.
Correct.
Okay. So did any of y'all catch this week's episode? Okay. Who are we gonna talk about? Who are we gonna talk about first? Let's get into Rick and Readzzzz.
When Readzzzz said, my wife,
Drops mic.
the way I was like, and
Ding,
I jumped,
ding, ding.
you would have thought, if anybody would have been in my house, they would have thought we was in the senior citizen home with all their bones popping and cracking, because it was snap, crackle, and pop up and hit away. I jumped like, your wife.
Ding, ding, ding.
Your wife. And then you want to try to say you wasn't using Rick. Girl, you got a whole wife, and Rick thinking you about to come out here. Y'all about to have a baby and a family, which I don't even know why. He think they about to have a family. But child. And then you're going to talk about you wasn't using that, ma'am. Ma'am, yes, you was, but I don't even know if to call you ma'am. What I do hope is that he stop being your benefactor. I hope he finds somebody to give them $700 worth of panties to, because you don't bit more want Rick to touch you. And I hope you taking that check and go get your mouth fixed so you don't no longer look like Meth Mouth. But she don't want Rick. She don't want Rick at all.
So I'm
but
just
we knew that from
confused.
jump. But she said don't nobody know they married. But I think that daddy knew. I definitely think that daddy knew. Yep.
I don't know about that part. I didn't even think about that part as much as I was just like, if this ain't the most obvious thing I've ever seen in my life, for one, not even the fact that, yes, exactly, D-Dub, the hot tub scene.
Oh, girl, that was repulsive. That was repulsive. Like, I was glad I wasn't eating, girl. When he took off them shorts and was trying to come next to her, and she was pushing them away, and he was still. I was like, sir, don't nobody want your old wrinkly. And then while he was talking about how somebody inboxed him and told him he still had a pretty peen, I was like, who's telling you that? And why are they seeing your peen? Because what?
My thing was...
That was cringe.
Like, she said, and then also not to mention, like, this, I guess he was trying to be sweet and whatnot, whatever, but she said she wasn't trying to eat, like, meat and stuff, whatever, and of course that's what he bought. They're just not, like, they just need to... Nothing about their lives matches up. Like, she want to be over here doing this. He want to be over here doing that. It's not really right. I mean, that goes for anybody on the show, but like them specifically, it's like.
Listen, she taking advantage of that man. And he's allowing himself to be taken advantage of. And his friend was like, she hiding something. She hiding something. If I had been away from my man from all of these years and I just got out of jail, basically, she would have been pop locking and dropping it. And I agree with her. And we found out she was hiding something. She was like, my wife, and they was like, you gonna tell Rick? She was like, no. Oh, you don't think you need to tell Rick? I think you need to tell Rick. But girl, I ain't got no more for them to give. Rick needs to wake the hell up, because that woman been in jail all that long. She might have been getting some kind of pleasures. I don't know what all they have access to up in the jailhouse, but she ain't had that thump. And you know what I mean by that thump, when you and that man get together and you start feeling that little pulse. That thump. Y'all know what that thump is. But whatever, you ain't had that thump. So you seem like to me, if you was interested in men and wanted a man, you want that thump when you come out of there. And she ain't even been trying to do none of that. So she need to go and let Rick know she got a wife and move on. Next couple.
Taylor and Chance. When like I get certain things in life happen sometimes, but there's certain things that like just don't happen in my life or like in a lot of people's lives that I feel like should be happening. That was just it was not cute, like it was not funny, like it was not none of that. He didn't give a rat's ass about her for real. He just thought that, you know, something was gonna happen and that was gonna be his saving grace was being challenged in that moment. But you can't sit here and tell me like talking about it's just because we were having rough. No, that was not just rough anything. That was because it was dipping and dodging in the wrong order of operations. I can't.
It's because ain't neither one of them clean.
That part too.
Ain't neither one of them clean. Look at them. They do not take a bath every day, every other day, every 3 days. Bye. They hit the water and just the water maybe once or twice a month. That's it. It was nasty down there. It was dirty down there. And I don't expect nothing less from people who go to graveyards and be sexing with the ancestors and the old people. That's just point blank period. That is just nasty as hell. That's nasty.
That's what I was about to say too. Instead of buying a ring, he needs to be buying a bed frame. That's what I'm saying. The bed's on the floor.
First of all, where did he get money to buy a ring? He used her money to buy her a ring. Because where did he get money to buy a ring? That's first of all. Second of all, he didn't get mad. He didn't get engaged to her because, oh, I've been out. I see that we can really make it. I love her. I love the girls. I want this to be my future. He gave her a ring because he pushed her sister away. So now he want to get her back and make her feel better because he feel like his place of safety and his safe haven gonna be threatened. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't because he really want to marry her. It's because he pushed the sister away, and now he want to act like that wasn't his intentions when that was absolutely your intentions when you wanted the sister to be in a garage. But you wanted the sister to be gone because the sister, like you, have been in jail, know how y'all play people to get the commissary and everything else and act like y'all love them and want to be with them. The sister already knew that and peeped that game, and you was trying to get her to be gone because she was going to see through your game because this fool can't see it. She sit up here and act like one of her little children that's running around the house. And she just laughed. Hey, I just had an infection. First of all, I would have never got on TV and said we was having rough sex and he gave me an infection. That's just nasty as hell.
You would have never caught that coming out of my mouth. On TV or not on TV.
He's supposed to be a plumber apprentice. I missed that part, D-Dub. Did he ever get his license straight so he can keep the job?
We just glazed over that. I don't know if he ever got that straightened out, but he was.
Because I didn't remember them saying that. So that's why I'm like, where did he get the money? Because we don't see him ever going to work. We don't see her picking him up. I
want to know how much time between them. Like usually you can kind of tell how much time has passed with a lot of these, but I don't know how much time has passed with them. And not to mention, who came to save the day when she can go to the hospital.
I think her sister love her. Her sister just over it, and
I know,
she's gonna ruin her relationship with her sister for this man who gonna find somebody else. And listen, I don't put nothing like that on somebody, but it bothers me the way he over these girls.
But that's my thing though. Like he has so much negative to say about her, but when y'all needed somebody to hold it down, she came through for y'all. Still.
And you talking about how she wasn't doing nothing, but yet when she was gone and you had to pick up the slack and do it. Right. Now it was, I didn't realize how much Bobby was doing. She needs to put him out of the house. She gonna lose her sister. She gonna lose her sister, and she gonna lose her daughter's respect. But she definitely gonna lose her sister. But I can't wait for this week because the sister was like, baby, let me tell you something. In that preview, she was like, I ain't gonna let you marry my sister. I will stop that wedding. And I'm like, girl, go ahead on and stop it.
Yeah.
He is always low-key calling Tyler ugly. He is. The way he always be like, because I could have been with this woman and I could have been with that woman. Well, go ahead and be with her. It make me feel like he lying. He really couldn't have been with nobody, and Taylor was the only one who was really paying him any kind of attention.
So as I said, the girlies need to start recognizing isolation. Yes.
Yes.
Say it 10 more times. And speaking of that, let's get into let's go over Kayla and Martell real quick because it wasn't really much with them.
They don't never
She
show them
was
much. I
she
want her
was
to
late.
get in her
She
car
was
and go
late
home.
picking him up.
I don't care.
He was mad.
I
as
don't
hell.
care.
He wanted to go get his haircut. She wanted to go eat. He went inside and told her she could stay there. She said, nah, F that, and drove off. I don't really know who to like. I see it both ways. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would be pissed off if I was out there cold as AF and you was late coming to get me. I would be. I can't even lie about that. However, I would be so happy to get away from that halfway house that literally I would just need to like come down from being mad real quick and then go about my day. And I also see how he could want to get his haircut. Like, I understand that. That makes sense. Okay, got it. And I also understand how she doing 17 million other things. So she probably, was a little late. She probably didn't mean for it to happen like that. And then, she was not trying to dwell on that moment. She was trying to, this is your first day out the halfway house. Like, let's do something. Like, whatever. And you were still stuck having an attitude. So she was like, no, F this. Like, I don't. Because at the end of the day, like, no, I don't have to deal with your attitude. I really don't, sir. So you might want to get it together. Otherwise, I'm going to drive off and leave you. And that's what happened. I drove off and left you. So that's their problem. Better them than me.
First of all, the little ungrateful bastard, when he got his little weekend pass, came to the apartment, so clowning.
Before you say that though, D-Dub said, why didn't he call her? That was what I was asking too. Like, if somebody's 10 minutes late, where you at? Like, why was you just standing there looking stupid with your bag of stuff? Like, that's what I would have been doing. Like, I would have already known. Like, you would already known I was pissed off because I would have called you like, what the hell? Like, whatever. Or one of his many friends. Exactly. Remember that friend pulled up and scooped him with a quickness? Oh, bet you're gonna be an hour late. Fine, I'll go have somebody else pick me up then. They wouldn't have even got to those levels. But honestly, she needs to, like, they just even and they weren't even over the last little incident either. She just decided to like leave that in the past or whatever. It's gonna keep being these little stupid things with them. They just don't need to be together.
Okay, she another one. She another one that needs to pick up her stuff and go home. Period. He ungrateful. He ungrateful. He ain't never say thank you for the apartment. Thank you for giving up your life and coming down here to be with me. Never none of that. He ungrateful as fuck, and I'd have left him ungrateful ass standing out there. Matter of fact, he would have had to tell them wherever the hell he was going, give him their mama address, whoever address, because he wouldn't have been at my address. I don't care about him wanting to go get a haircut. I'd have left him right there. You went to go get your haircut. I want to go eat. You got your haircut figured out from here. Call whoever, your mama, your cousin who came with you to get the cleaning supplies. Call whoever to come pick your ass up and get the fuck on. Now 13 years I've been waiting for you, and you gonna come out here and talk to me like you supposed to be the boss with the sauce, and you ain't got a pot to piss in and the window to pull out of. Nor do you have a legal job that we know about yet to pay for any of these bills. But you think you about to come run around here with the king of the castle and driving my car, dropping me off to work and picking me the hell up, go your ass home. When your lease up, go home, unless you just like Atlanta like that.
Anyway.
Ain't much for them. We never get much of them.
No, because they can't stay on the same page long enough to be giving us more.
Oh, he's doing something he's supposed to do.
Antoine and Lacey. They didn't really give us too much either, I believe. We know last week that whole car fiasco, she didn't want to sign up.
She should have never took him.
Okay, yeah. I'll give that.
Because first of all, what money did he have to buy a car? So why would you take him and entice him to get a car? Why would you want to buy him a car? Girl, this is not Abraham Lincoln.
Somebody said he's like somebody said He's like a Guido from Temecula. I don't even know what is going on with him. I don't know.
Why you even taking the Bama call? That was your
Go back to his
quote
mom.
unquote friend's son.
I make a lot of faces, y'all. Don't.
That was your quote unquote friend's son. No ma'am, honey. And now you around here trying to be his mama. Like you never gonna win that battle. Evidently he loves his mama. You never gonna win that battle.
And
With him not
I don't
wanting
have
to see
enough
his mama.
energy. That's the thing. You say you got out this 20-year relationship, marriage, whatever, that amounted up to nothing, obviously. Why would you further? Well, I wouldn't waste one more day on one person. They do set one toe out of line. I'm out. Like, that probably sounds bad, but I don't really care. Like, so why would you even waste one more second of your life? And I think, didn't she say she wanted to have kids? Maybe. Like, why would you even waste any time? Oh yeah, he did get some of his stimulus check, and she said she's going to give him a little bit extra with that. So I don't really see that it's a bad thing that she took him down there, but I also
I missed the part about the stimulus.
Yeah, he got a stimulus. My issue was that, like, I don't have a problem with her saying no, I'm not fucking paying for that car, because he could have financed it through them and paid for it. Like, she didn't have to. He came up with some BS excuse, and he's weird. He's weird.
Baby, he's strange.
Like, and he keeps blaming it on, being in isolation and stuff like that. But like, I don't know. And he's another one that's ungrateful, because even if you had your ass on your back about being upset that she didn't want to give him sign for the car, like, she tried to do that whole little, let's, look out or whatever. And he was just like being all pissy. And I'm just like, no, you can go home to your mom. Like, we don't, no, not me, not today. Mm-mm. And then want to pull out those letters. That was stupid as hell on her part. She shouldn't have did that. Egg on your face. It is what it is. I mean, and she should have took him to the DMV first to get his license. That part too. Like, that's like, did y'all see last season or whatever that season was with was it Chevelle and Quaylon? And she got him that car and he ain't had no type of license. Like, the sequence in these shows, like the sequence of operations in these shows, like, it'd be like totally not right.
Yeah, well, listen, I'm not saying she should have put the car in her name. I'm just saying I wouldn't even took him. He been stank that ain't since she picked him up.
Yeah, you're right. He would have had to get his attitude together before we stepped one foot out that door.
You know what I'm saying? That's the part. Like, first of all, she's stupid for leaving her husband for him. That's first and foremost.
You never leave anybody for somebody, because in the same thing, like, you gotta leave for the right reasons.
That's first and foremost. Second of all, he been having a stank ass attitude with her since she picked him up in the car, as if she the one who gave his drunk mom some COVID. But at the end of the day, here's my problem with her. You got this man that was all of these years younger than you. You was friends with his mom, so you know he wasn't raised right. You already know what it's gonna be when he get around his mama. And I have a sneaky feeling that you used to do what it do with his mama. But now you done got out of that stage and you trying to do something else. Pack him up, bring him to his mama, and leave him the hell there and move on. Because what you trying to do is be his mama and tell him what to do and control him and not his woman. And that ain't gonna work. And he already ungrateful anyway. Hey, Astute baby. He does not need to be triggered behind that wheel of a car. He didn't need a car. That's what I'm saying. Why did you bring it? He already, the first day he got out of jail, he already looking to go by his mama to get high.
I would have dropped him off at the job.
When he got in my car with the stank attitude, I would put him out 5 miles down the road and say, call your mom and figure it out.
The sound just did some crazy stuff.
I don't know. It's crazy.
But you're good now. It just was like, whoa. But that was really it for them, y'all, I think, right? Okay. So last couple, Antoine and Lacey.
No.
Indian Harry. Indian Harry.
I told you she needed to be spiritually divorced before she carried her raggedy ass up out there with her daughter. And yes, I'm calling her raggedy because what she doing is raggedy as fuck. She should have never took her daughter in there. Now her heart broke and her child heart broke, and she ain't shit for that.
I need a megaphone. Go home, Indy. Go home. Back to home. There's no reason your services are no longer needed here, ma'am. I mean, they never were, but like they really are not. Like I can like looking back on this, you know how cringe like if I was ever to be that dumb, you know how cringeworthy that's gonna be for her to look back on this, or for her kids to like, oh my god, my mom was on TV back in the day. Like I would be flabbergasted. I would be
First of all, do you
if,
know how the other child that she do not have is gonna feel?
You said, huh?
I said first of all.
Thank you though for saying that. Brandwin and whatever his name is. But anyway, he is like talk about a child in a man's body, or not even really a man's body. Like I just can't really like comprehend how she thinks that this is a good situation. Like I'm nervous for her child. Like what happens when the cameras aren't around? Because like you can't even make good enough decisions that are so obvious. Like, but next week I can't wait for Miss Yolanda to come down.
Miss Yolanda need to put her in a car and bring her back home. But here's the thing, because I'm gonna go in on both of them. Let me tell you something. She doing all of this to chase Harry, but we ain't seen her mention her other child yet. You chasing Harry, you need to be chasing your child in visitation rights and being a better mom. That's what you need to be chasing while you around here spiritually married. You need to be spiritually in tune with whatever the is broken in you that is going to go ahead and allow you to chase after somebody like Harry, who showed you he didn't want you before you got there by cheating on you. And then furthermore saying, well, maybe you should wait to come out here. That should have been a clue right there. Number one. Number two, then he ain't been around his daughter. Correct. He does have a daughter, D-Dub. He ain't been around his daughter to take care of it. You standing out there where you want. If she want to meet me, no, that lady don't want to meet you. I don't want to meet you. And first of all, I don't trust you around my daughter, let alone somebody you met over the phone that you just let and allowed to come live here. And then Harry, with your entitled ass, if I was your sister, I would have definitely took you off of my address, because the people not about to come kicking in my door looking for you because you don't want to do what you're supposed to do.
How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all agree with how Lydia called his PO on him? Let us know what you guys think about that. I was all for it, and I mean I still am. Like I don't really care. Like especially the way that he be verbally kicking their backs in, like saying that they don't do nothing for him or whatever. Okay, then bet I'm really not gonna do nothing for you then. Like you can go to whatever her name is, Terry Baby. You can go to her house, and that's the thing too. Like, you know where he was, like, like, you know all that, and that. Why would you? I wouldn't want nobody in my child's life that can't even like get their head out their ass like half the time to even like. You see, he still be playing in the PO's face when he calls him. Like, see, that's why I could never be that. That could never be my career, because like that would infuriate the out of me, like to have to literally it's like being a babysitter. I feel like
he's lucky he didn't get his parole revoked when he first got out the halfway house and didn't call and report like he was supposed to. That was strike number one. Strike number two, now your sister done said, man, I don't know where he at, I don't know what he doing, and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Come pick him up. And Terry just is stupid for losing her doggone job for a man who can't do nothing for her.
Donkey of the year, man.
Charlamagne, put on.
Donkey.
Abuse is abuse, and it saddens me.
I know they're not together now,
or steady, because of the way she looked. She could have handled him, or where she's lying. Many women.
Her next step was probably to tell Indy he's not here, so y'all need to leave too. Yeah, exactly. Like, what more can girl? Go home. Yeah, I did see that comment about the Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, that was about Megan. Okay.
Let's hit on real quick, because I forgot about it. Chaz and Brandwin, my fellow Marine. That's we don't claim him. Anyway,
that's gross. Did you see how he tried to kiss her?
That's why I said, like, we don't claim him over here. Like, nah.
I'm like, oh my God, that's nasty. That's awful. Baby, when that man walked in, it was like, hi, that's cute, y'all, man. Get your ass up out my house because ain't none of that about to be happening up in here. Then she gets on the phone and proceeds to call Aaron, not the man who you just married.
I'm not even mad that she called him, like, in regards to Chaz, because, I mean, that's only been solidified for about 5 minutes, so whatever. I'm mad that she called, like, on behalf of herself. Like, you just did a whole bid on him because of him, and you, like, what do we have? We don't have nothing to talk about after
at
that.
all.
He wouldn't have been able to come see me down there. He actually, like, he wouldn't even, and it's not me condoning violence, I promise you guys, I'm not, but, like, he wouldn't have just been out there just enjoying his life this whole time, and I'm down there. Like, we would have had to deal with that in a different way.
I ain't mad at it. But I'm looking at, you just got married. You should be on the phone with the person who just got married. She don't want him. Brandon don't want him. She want what he can do for her. She want what he symbolizes as a better life for her. She want Aaron, but she wants the better life that Chaz can provide her. And I promise
she wants to
put find a way to get out that house.
She wants to put the life on him. Put them together.
She's gonna be getting that thump.
Because I look like Aaron probably ain't got no job, so he could probably she need to be back in the house by 30. Yeah, so he don't got nothing to do all day. She can go with him all day and still make it back in time for curfew.
Or sneak him in the house while that man go.
She would take her chances doing that, I'm sure, with him, but she not taking no chances on that with Chaz. She'll do it for Aaron though. But anyway,
you gotta answer that. I don't know.
What is it about Marines and lockup chaos and the woman who was raising her man? Hey, I can only speak for myself as a Marine and the people I know, and we don't act like that. People get on these shows and they want to show their asses. That's not anything they taught us in training. That is nothing that we learned. That's not what goes down over here. So please, if you are going to form an opinion on the Marine Corps or anything like that, please do not base it off of these individuals. This is coming from me. We don't claim them.
I can't tell you.
We don't claim them.
I ain't never been in the military. I just wanted to look cute in the uniform. But I ain't want to.
I did not look cute half the time, trust me. It was hot and my feet was hurting. That's the 5 years I'll never get back. Anyway, I think we're done with them now.
We're done with them. I'm done with them.
Because we got a couple more shows, right?
Well, next is what? Candy in the Game?
Don't you want it?
Yeah. Recipes.
Oh, let me find where is it?
And ain't birthday the best to me?
First of all, it's them. Who told? I've never had a profile on any dating. That's not me shading anybody, nothing like that. I just have never had a profile on any dating sites. So I'm like, they lapped my ass. These OLG ladies, like, living their best lives. I will tell you right now.
Like birthday, if I wanted a man, I know how to get one.
I'm not mad at it though.
All right, come on, Air Force in the house. Thank you for your service. Y'all had a
if I could go back in time, I would be in Air Force. I'm gonna just tell you that I would be in Air Force. If you want to join, go to Air Force. Don't go to.
I'm too old to join any.
I'm just saying, like PSA, go to Air Force. D-Dub said, "Ooh, I gotta leave. I'm behind on Candy. Talk to you later. All right.
Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you. We have fun. I loved all the comments that you left. Yes. But yeah, this episode, like, I don't like her. I'm sorry. I really don't like when Safari comes across my screen. I don't like.
Wait, when we talk about Miriam.
Is there? Oh yeah, Miriam. Do any of you guys watch like Harry Potter? Like,
we have to pay our respects.
I'm not doing this tonight. I'm not doing this tonight.
We gotta pay our respect to Brian here.
Stop, because I'm about to go get mine.
Say a few words.
That looks like the wig I used to wear in what you call it.
That was hilarious.
That was fun. I got nervous last week when I saw the previews for that, but I was like, nah, it's Brian. Like he's fooling. There was a lot. I mean, this episode didn't give so much, but it only further solidified, I feel like, what some of us was thinking. Why I thought that was a cat.
I don't have no pets.
I should have known when she stepped away. I'm like, something's about to happen.
I don't have no pets.
She about to come back with something, y'all. You see, Exhibit A. There's nothing else that needs to be said. But yeah, this episode, Dom was wrong. Yes,
definitely.
Dom was wrong.
And if I was waiting for Sean. He was better than me.
You couldn't be my friend.
Who I ain't shit trending out of course her out. I was waiting for him to get on her. For real. Like her calling that boy your pet, she was out of line. You mad because high key, you gotta leave.
Like she turned up and I feel like it wasn't even that. Like why?
Because she didn't have that smoke for June.
That's how do we feel about June speaking on Chandrika's behalf with everybody? Are we in favor of that? Or do we think that was wrong? Like
I feel like as far as Dominique go, then he should have let her handle Dominique. But I don't have a problem with him addressing the men. I feel like as a man, he addressed the men as a man, so I don't have a problem with it. I did have a problem with him addressing Dominique just because let Chandrilla, and I actually like her now, but I'm gonna call her Chandrilla just because, and that's what Aunt Bertha called her. Let Chandrilla go ahead and handle her business with the female. Now, while I appreciate him and his chivalry, you know what I'm saying? And then he pulled up with a band like, and she got somewhere to sit down, unlike in your house. Okay. While I appreciated it, I wanted her to open up her mouth. You opened up your mouth running around here trying to figure out who did what. And she has grown on me because I did not like her.
None of us liked her in the beginning, but
she's growing on me. But I wanted her to open up her mouth.
I don't mind. Yeah, me too. And I don't mind. I don't mind her anymore. I mean, we haven't heard from Philip in a couple episodes. I don't mind him no more. I mind Brandon. I mind Dom in the situation. I mind. Yeah, they're like the main two I mind right now.
Brandon, I feel like he needs to be fired because I don't see what he managing except for managing to put food up in his mouth.
Wasn't he doing that on this episode too? Not managing, like
he never manages.
I don't really see the point of him being his presence is just no longer needed or required, especially when we've seen that they have another manager. They have like one or two other managers too. So obviously he's on there because of the show and for the storyline. I don't think you can't tell me he'd be really up in there managing anything.
Patrick say he's doing better. I saw that on I actually saw an interview with Philip on a So Busy exclusive, Busy Blue and So Debonair interview. And it made me look at Patrick and not Patrick, Philip in a whole different light. I was like, oh, Philip smiles. Philip,
he does, and he's not like. I don't have an issue with him. I have an issue with how he was coming off his delivery of stuff. I think that was everybody's issue, was how he was like, nothing he was saying was wrong, really.
It was definitely the delivery. And you are right, Chandrilla needs to speak up to her friends. They shouldn't be hearing about your feelings from your man first. Exactly. That's why she made me mad this episode, because I felt like, why you ain't saying nothing?
That's how you felt. That's what you guys talked about once you got home. How do we feel about June bringing the car down to the OLG?
Chandrilla had somewhere to sit.
But she sounded like me though, because I hate driving.
She's like, I don't know why you bought me a car. I'd like to be driven around.
I hate driving over 30 minutes. I'm sorry, I do. I don't like driving.
I don't feel no type of way about it. I feel like if you want to stun on your lady, especially after she was just made to stand outside in front of everybody, stun on them. I did. That's how I felt. Show off, June.
Make me want to get on Tinder. No, it don't. No, it don't.
But
I be my luck. I run across the Tinder swindler.
I do. I think it's okay that he don't say his name. They don't look out for him right now. I heard. Apparently, I don't really like. I mean, I could see why they did the whole triple date thing or whatever. I mean, I think that was a good thing to do. But again, she just like if anybody watches Harry Potter, like she just reminds me of like the Dementors from Harry Potter that just suck all of the joy out of the air when they come around. Like Safari, I'm talking about. Like
okay.
She just like
look, my baby.
She's a pretty girl. Like she seems to have her business together and stuff about her. But like, girl, I hope this is just for the show. Like, didn't she what she tweet you back saying?
She tweeted me back saying she was nice and real person in real life, and I said, well, and then I also asked her what was the decorations from the house, because that didn't show up on camera either. Yes, I did, but she didn't tweet me back after that. Matter of fact, I think I'm blocked because I be dragging her every Sunday. First of all, her mama named her Miriam, so I'm gonna start calling her Miriam. Then, matter of fact, her name is gonna be Miriam the Jungle, because she damn sure ain't a safari. When I think of a safari, I think of something nice. When I think of the jungle, I think of something rough. So for me, she is the jungle. And when she sat up at that table with that man's family sitting up there and talking about, I thought he was a trick, somebody that I could do something strange for a piece of change for. I said, oh, so you wanted to be a prostitute?
I mean, yeah, because that honestly said more about her than him. Because they know that he was, Mr. or whatever. So that says everything about you and not really anything about him.
For why the folks say you a hoe. That's what I'm saying. Safari don't have no personality, and when she sat down there and was crying with Candy, I said, Candy, don't buy it. And I also tweeted, Patrick, don't you eat another damn thing she cooked, because I don't know what she put in it, but you need to be. The way they talk about each other is so vast and contrast.
It's just weird. Like, the whole thing is weird. Like, I don't know their relationship. I was like,
Miriam, get your ass off my TV. Miriam gives me. She thought she was gonna get some money from him. Now she knows he family with Candy. Her little business done been seen on this show. Girl, I don't know if he proposed to her for real in real life or not, but Patrick don't do it. And even Candy face when he said he was gonna propose didn't look like she was 100% buying it.
The Fantastic Four signed off on it though, so I guess we'll see.
Baby, did you hear Amber? Weenie said we'll make a family, and Amber was like, she don't act right, she'll be unfamous. I was like, Amber,
she know what it is.
But other than that, I ain't really have nothing too much. Any final words for Brian here?
Yeah. Naturally, Mars said Candy will make sure Patrick has a prenup.
Yeah. Oh, look, I tweeted it. I said he better have whoever did Candy prenup do his so he can keep his parking lot and his real estate. He better. Candy gonna make sure it's ironclad. He's not about to get his. And now that's one thing I say. John Drika can get him to do whatever he wants, but when Candy come around,
yeah,
she shut it down. But Candy answered, and I appreciate his time for letting him know, like, what she said wasn't right. Like, me and Candy both was looking at her side eye, and that ain't cute. And then when she gonna look at her side, oh, this was your idea. Like, her whole attitude just thinking. I felt like, who are you to be talking to her like that, little girl? Who is your mom? Because you ain't got nobody's manners. Your mama probably getting phone calls, and everybody, all the old ladies in the neighborhood say, I told you she was gonna be like that. You heard me? She was a trick. She thought she was gonna get that rubs and some money. If that was my daughter, I tell her, don't you take not one more goddamn thing. Embarrassing me down to the TV like you don't have no manners and it's incorrect.
I ain't got no more.
I ain't got no more for Candy in the game either. But except to say, I've been enjoying it though. Like, it's better than any other series she's ever done, and better than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. I mean, I've been enjoying it. Like, I'm not over it or whatever. It's just like it be making me like, oh, I just want to jump in the TV because
with her.
a
She
lot,
made me sick.
yeah. And Brandon, boom. Okay, y'all. Let me let me take this away.
You missed my live the other night. And for those who missed it, let me go ahead on. This is my wand.
I can't make this up at this point. I can't even make this up.
You know we had over here. I know you seen that live with Wanda when she was talking about t-shirts.
Okay.
Y'all know from the other night.
Wait. Two can play that game.
Come on, girl. You got your Wanda too? Come on.
I just grabbed a blanket.
We high class.
I'm not doing this. Like, what? This is not what I signed up for.
This is my shaky goon.
Bye. Y'all, do you see what I have to do? Do you see what I have to deal with right now? Do you see this?
Like, you know why you can't deal with it? Because we too high class. You want to be image of us. You want to be image of Tisha. Because you live on the wrong side of the tracks.
Okay, y'all. So this episode gave a little bit of something. What? Actually, I don't even remember how it started.
Sure, we're mailing them down at the Taco Mamacitas or whatever the name of the place was.
Oh yeah. So how do we feel about like I get Kimmy, and I'm all in support of Kimmy not wanting to invite Martell on her own behalf or whatever. But like, do we feel like Mel is really wanting everybody to truly not F with him? Like, do we think that is her agenda right now?
No. First of all, let's be clear. Mel and Martell have a no contact order. What I would like for her to just say is, look, don't invite him if you're gonna invite me because we have a no contact order. Period. That's it. That's all. But at the end of the day, I feel like this. Genuinely, we can't tell Mel when to get over how she feels. We can't tell Mel to get over what he did to her. That was hurtful and it was publicly humiliating. And once again, you still got this little girl that you done messed around here with, still on the internet talking about my lace and my wigs and my this and the third. Whereas they could probably get in a better place. And granted, Ariana's not Martell, and Martell clearly cannot control the coleslaw, the jello. Clearly, guess what? I wouldn't have to be hearing that shit if you would have never brought her into our life, into my life. Mm-hmm. So I'm not mad with this lady for not just 100% getting over it. Everybody feel like she needs to process, she needs to heal, but it's hard. And first of all, it's already hard to heal when you've had a life years. They wasn't married 1 year, 2 years, 3 years.
4 kids.
You know what I'm saying? And 4 kids later. Like, we had a whole life. We had whole businesses. So you grieving, that's more than our business relationship, you have to grieve. Our family life, we have to grieve. Our relationship we had as a husband and a wife, you have to grieve. You have to get over it, and it takes time. Everybody go through stages, and right now, Mel probably at her anger stage, and I'm not mad for it. I can't tell her when to get over it. Girl, you right. I'm just missing the finger waves and the French twist, girl, but I can't get no French twist in my head. I'll get somebody to do me a wig like one time and come. I ain't putting that in my head for real, girl. I can't be walking around here smelling like Pump It Up and pre-con gel. Y'all remember that pre-con gel?
My last Marine Corps ball, I did a French twist.
But I mean, at the end of the day, it can't be. If y'all can't be around each other, then y'all can't be around each other. Me personally, I wouldn't tell nobody who to invite to the event, but I sure be like, girl, who all going? Or all right, he gonna be there. Well, listen, Mom,
I'm gonna go ahead on and send my little gift, but I don't want to mess up your son's housewarming. So what I'm gonna have to do is go ahead on and sit this one out, because every time I see him, I want to play grip ball with his face, and I be to take one of the brand new pots somebody buy your son and bust him up the side of the head with it. So no, I ain't gonna be there.
That's probably for everybody's best interest. So
you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Other than that, I don't care. Stormy asking if her and Destiny gonna ever be back to a good place. Hell no, the door is closed. Okay, that door is closed other than the double vote at the U.S. Mint. Ain't happening. I don't see it. Now, they can possibly get to a cordial place, but be back where they was? Nope. Not gonna happen. Neither one of them trust each other. And after I seen the ladies' first panel interview with Destiny, they both get up here and allow each other to lie and act like what the other one is saying is true. Then want to come back later and say, "Oh no, but you knew." So I'm sick of both of them. At this point, if they don't want to sit up on my TV and discuss what the real issue is and why they really not friends no more, instead of this surface level, oh, because you're friends with Martell, she don't care about him being friends with Martell. Now she probably care about him being friends with Destiny. And I don't buy her with that, oh, me and Mel were so close like sisters, but I didn't know she had a problem with Tisha. Bullshit, you knew it. So let's talk about what the real issue is, why y'all not friends. But get the hell on with that storyline on my TV, because I don't want to hear it no more. I'm sick of you and I'm sick of her. You mad because Mel told people that she was giving you money, but Mel wouldn't have had to tell nobody she was giving you money if you wouldn't have got on the internet and was telling the people that Mel ain't no good friend. And Mel trying to clear her name by saying I was a good friend. So why you telling people I ain't never did that, girl, not at the military ball?
yes, actually, you can see the picture right here. You can't really tell. Wait, you can't tell, but I definitely had a French roll.
Wait, let me see. Do I have my picture with my friends? Please go ahead and I'll say your part.
I definitely did. But no, I just, I feel I don't want to see them doing nothing together. Martell, Mel, or Mel and Destiny. No, because it's tired at this point. We know where everybody stands on and off the camera. So it's like, it's really not necessary at this point. I feel like there's so much more potential. Like, and that's when they're going to start, I feel like, losing viewers and stuff like that. When if they keep these tired, going at it with these feuds and stuff. No one want to see that. We want to see other stuff now.
Right. I want to see why they telling Kiki to shush. Now y'all can't see. This was in my 8th grade homecoming. But I had my slicks. Y'all know how you had the slicks? Oh. I had my slicks with my little spiral curls, and that's my French twist in the back.
We're walking down memory lane tonight, y'all.
Y'all gonna be surprised. I'm gonna get up here one time. I'm gonna give me a 27-piece with the French twist, with the finger waves, with the spiral curls on the side.
I really want to cut my hair.
What else happened after that? Mel in the detective scene.
We'll say it again.
Mel in the detective scene with Tiffany. I feel like Tiffany did wrong. She should take her husband.
Yeah, I think that's a big deal. And I also see, like, I'm not saying that Lewis is a jealous guy or is trying to be like, but how, her first husband or her
baby daddy went with her baby daddy
to find her mom. So it's gonna be like, I feel like that's gonna be deep down. It's like, just let him do that. Just let him come. Like, it's a storyline is never that important. Like, Mel, call her on FaceTime then. If she needs to be there that bad, like, but that's a very intimate moment that I think she should be having her husband come with her to that. I don't really understand, like, and then for her, like, it really did seem forced then, because it's like, yeah, did you just butter him up by doing all that just to break it down like that? Because it's like, I'm like, that was a waste then.
She ruined her own Airbnb night to me.
Yeah,
like, period, baby. If I have the saxophone player, baby, we about to get it.
We're not about to talk about nothing.
Baby, the saxophone player would have been playing Let's Get It On while the chef was cooking. We would have set up there at 8. I would have been the dessert, and then I'd have told him the next day. You know what I'm saying? Wait till he be a little shaky. I'm nervous and trembling after the end, and then say, "Oh, by the way, baby, Mel won't go." I mean, if you wanted Mel to go, Mel could have went with y'all. But the fact they're using Mel to say, "Oh, well, she's a little bit more aggressive," ma'am, you trying to find out about your family history. Go ahead and let your nuts drop and find out about your family on your own. Everyone else needs to work for their check. Mel ain't giving that extra drama this season, and she not. And I think, honestly, what Mel is giving to me is I'm over this shit. That's what she's giving.
She don't even want to be in Huntsville.
That's what I'm saying. She's giving, I'm over it. And so I think that's why they bring in more people on. I think they know that Moscow have some other stuff going on, and them things coming out. I think that's part of the reason why they also bought Kiki, but we're going to go ahead on and blame it on Mel for bringing Kiki on here. But I think Mel about to be out. We're not really seeing Martell, so the drama got to be faced around somebody. And I think it's about to be built behind Marco and Tisha. It's too much going on.
Yeah, and I'm all for that, because for however many seasons now, it's all been about Mel Martell, and all their stuff has played out right in front of us or whatever. It's somebody else's time.
And
that's how these shows work. They don't keep the same, the spotlight on this, like, time.
Right, and it's their
time. But this was, it wasn't a bad episode at all. Of course, like, the main event was Wanda popping up on Kiki.
But before we get that, remember, always buy your shoes in a box. It's not the snakes that untrustworthy.
Let me go throw out some shoes, I guess, I got from Ross then and TJ Maxx.
Buy your shoes in a box, or else people will think you're a snake.
Darn, I guess I'm not trustworthy.
Girl, just know, I got my license and I'm taking some potatoes.
I don't want to talk about that, because that just gonna make me upset once again. I like my potatoes, like, right, yeah. Mm-mm.
All this in the potato. Well, let me go throw some apples in this box. I got a little parsley, little greens in the potato, little broccoli, the sweet potato.
It was sweet potatoes in the regular potato. Like, what? Like, talk about starch. Starch.
So, there y'all go. Show enough Wanda.
True.
I can't deal with Wanda and her foolishness
at all. But I'm not surprised that she rolled down there up on her. But it was good to hear a little bit more about this whole cousin rivalry mess. And I believe that. I believe it. Just because of how we seen how Wanda is, I believe that. And of course, I caught her live too. I don't know if you caught her live the other day when she was like driving or whatever, talking about me and my brother. We don't go no time with being mad at each other. So I don't know, Kiki talking about her other side of the family with that. And I'm just like, no.
My brother loved his niece. My brother loved his niece. And he would never get on TV and talk about Tisha. He would never get on TV and talk about Tisha. Just like I would never get on TV and talk about my niece. Nah, but you'll talk about it on live. You'll talk about it on live and say how she could never walk in Tisha's shoes and Tisha want to be like her. But then you also say in the confessional on TV. Okay. And you also say in the confessional on the TV. Kiki image of Tisha. Kiki image of Tisha marriage. Kiki image of Tisha life. So the only person who seemed to have respect not to get on TV and talk about their niece is the damn brother. But I hope Kiki bring her daddy on here. He's gonna shoot down and drag you. But I don't want you to go. But I want your brother to blow you down. Yes, I do. Because you basically got on here and said Kiki was cheap and poor. Now the people saying that they didn't. That Kiki told Mel told Tisha told Mel business was supposed to be when Mel was doing the audition, allegedly. Because I've seen this story again. Allegedly, when Mel was doing the audition for the show, she was inviting 10 couples to see how they would feel about being on the show. Kiki and her husband was a couple. And it was at that event that Tisha went spilling Kiki business to Mel and like, oh, this not gonna be a good look. Thus, her and Marceau got picked and not Kiki and her husband. And if Tisha did that and knocked her cousin out the running, that's some bullshit.
Is this gonna be like a Teresa Giudice, Melissa Gorga thing? Like,
that's what I heard.
Because I don't have time for that.
Girl,
Even though
you
I do want to
think
hear, like,
baby, I got some nice Ralph Lauren wedges
I
from the
love Goodwill.
Goodwill
I
that was
love thrifting.
not in
I'm
the
going.
box.
I'm going to Goodwill on Saturday. Actually, I love thrifting. I got some of my best blazers from Goodwill for $3.99. My thing is though, this episode didn't even give as much as I cared about the previews. The preview, I was like, they were just getting us riled up for that. I want to see what's about to go down. And someone said that the way Marcel was coming off or whatever, like trying to cause scenes and you know, take the attention off of, because she knows something. She knows something. You can't tell me she doesn't. And I am like all for giving her a platform to hear what it is. I don't know if she got to stick around much after that, but give us what you got, girl. Like, I want to know, because it's been a long time coming. And like we said before, it's somebody else's time to get up there on on center stage.
I did say. I don't know why I'm echoing y'all. I've been fighting it and battling it all night. The internet and StreamYard won't let me be great.
We're gonna get it worked out, y'all, by next time. It's just it's
Because
not
I
on our
have
side
everything
tonight.
closed out. I don't know. And it hasn't been doing this to me, so I don't know.
It's not on our side tonight.
Yeah, it's just StreamYard cutting me out because it's coming and going. I do want to see what Wanda gonna say about that hotel picture, and I do want to see all of them people telling Kiki to hush them out.
Tisha was crying, so you know it's about to get real.
Because I mean, she got a face. She got a face. Like it's too many times for me.
You want to drop the link real quick so we
Yes, I sure will.
We got a few more minutes left on here. We could talk about it.
All right, I go ahead and stop it. Go ahead. Anybody want to come shut it up, please? And once again, y'all, I'm sorry for the echo. StreamYard is really cutting up tonight. I don't been on my laptop and my phone, and it comes and goes.
I mean,
I'm not doing nothing else.
We've been going strong, so it's just the name of the game at this point. Like, we've been going strong with avoiding all this for so long that I guess it's only a matter of time.
All right, now where you at, girl? You done dropped your line.
Mm-hmm. But I'm excited to see what else. It's almost a weekend now.
There we go.
Yep.
Come on, thick girl. What you got?
First of all, did you just?
Hey y'all.
It's the picture for me.
She always
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Y'all can't hear me?
We can. I can hear you.
Stream y'all doing way too much too nuts.
You can't hear us?
We can hear you. Can you type it to her?
I can't hear y'all.
Hear her?
Oh.
I'm gonna go out and come back.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it was.
No, I don't. I'm not listed twice because I don't have anything else listed to.
I don't.
All right, she come back in. Yeah, it's the StreamYard.
It be doing that apparently, like all at all the wrong times.
All right, can you hear us now?
Stream y'all don't want y'all to be great. Oh my God.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, thick girl.
Y'all, you already know, child. Wanda had everything, a damn whole Thanksgiving feast on that potato. We even saw gravy on the side. Um, I'm so glad Martell and Mill are not together on this season. Not taping, not doing nothing together. He don't deserve to be graced with her presence. I need coleslaw. Talking about something they engage. I need her to engage with her child.
Mm.
That's all I need her to do is engage with that baby because that little girl should not every 5 seconds get the baby, get him, get Knox, Knox, Knox. Damn, we know that boy name no more than we know our own goddamn kid's name right about now. You muted.
You muted.
Is the baby name Knox or is the baby name Mavericks? Because somebody asked
His first name is Maverick. His middle name is Knox.
Oh, okay. Somebody tell me. I'm about to say they need to get together on what this baby last name is, honey.
I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this brother, the forgotten Scott brother, keep talking about Mel. Now he talking about she gotta send him a video if she want him to stop talking about him. Because if she don't send him a video by Mother's Day, he's not gonna stop because he feel like this is the fans, the supporters' problem and not hers. She don't care. We're the ones who care. Like, dude, you're a stalker. I would get a fucking restraining order on you. You wouldn't even. I would put a gag order, a restraining order. He's a stalker and he's crazy as
Especially
hell.
coming from someone who said they didn't want to be on the show and whatever. He needs to be like the other brother and be seen and not heard.
Thank you. He should have went to that dinner in the first episode or
If he
something.
wanted to be on the scene.
But they don't like him. I'm taking it they don't like him. So he's being on their side so he can get any kind of screen time. And I want Marcella to start putting her on this channel because they just feeding this man. I will not listen to nothing else. If I see a video with him in it, I'm not listening. I'm not hitting it. I'm not listening. Because they just feeding that man what he wants.
But what she need to send him a video for? I'm confused.
Because if she don't send him a video, that means she doesn't have a problem with him talking about her. That is our problem. We're the ones with the problem with him talking about her. But this lady just said she's gonna take you to court. So what do you mean she don't have a problem with you talking about her?
All right, naturally, more. We'll see you next time. Thanks for coming in, love.
That's a narcissist. That's some narcissistic stuff. Yeah, that's the same thing I did. I didn't even listen no more. After he finished that, I said, you know what? I don't have no more time for none of this. Get out of my face.
Him a video so he can chop it up and put it in clips and make it seem like he's saying what she ain't saying.
Exactly.
I'm over him. I want.
He said, but look, he said she could send it private. He not gonna show nobody, but he gonna show his friends, but he ain't gonna show nobody else. Like what? Are your friends nobody? Like, do you have friends? Cause I swear I can't see nobody want to spend time with you. Every time we see you, you are alone.
My friends don't allow me to get on camera and make a mockery of myself.
My friends wouldn't even allow me to be talking about somebody this much. My friends would be like, I swear my hand to God, if you don't put that phone down.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be friends with me.
Thank you. My kids wouldn't even allow me to be doing that. Like, Mom, there's a problem. If there's an intervention about to be had, if you don't stop. Hell, Nola would send me doing an intervention.
Girl, baby, I will tell you, ma'am, stick to making cups. Stick to making cups, and don't you call now another drop. Don't ask nobody else to drop the link. Don't click on nobody else's link. Sit your ass down somewhere out here embarrassing yourself like that.
Exactly, like, dude, this is too much. And you wonder why her mother don't want to say that she dealt with you. I wouldn't say I dealt with you either.
Do Mark have the same mama and daddy as Marisa?
That's what he said.
I don't know how their family tree is. I've been trying to figure that out.
Yeah, Mama gonna be on the show.
From the other side of the tracks.
They got the sister. Don't they got the sister? They got like
the sister work with Maurice.
Yeah, and then the other brother. I don't know.
And I think Maurice take after the mother in his complexion. Him and Mark take after the mother, and Marceau and them take after the dad.
I mean, Mark and Marceau look alike, but I can't remember what the other brother looks like.
Yeah, both of them look like they ain't got no top row.
I'm over Mark. I can't deal with Mark. He can go to the slums of Caucasus.
We didn't ask for that. Like, If we didn't ask for Wanda and her antics, we damn sure didn't ask for Mark and his. Like,
Thank you. And then they did a video together.
we don't
I
even
was
know
like,
who
this
Mark.
is the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. She can't talk and you irritate.
I'm not doing this with you.
You want to stick to making them cups?
No, I don't make cups like that. I don't make 1920 brothel. Don't she look? She live in a 1920 brothel. Like, where did you get those chairs from? Where did that lamp come from? Where are the foster kids that you keep talking about you got? Why you ain't never with them?
Girl. Huntsville needs help with Villa and Wanda.
And Destiny, girl, don't you ever do another interview until you get your lives together.
I was with her for up until she started talking about Mel. I was with her for a minute.
She lost me when she said she was divorced and they wasn't divorced and then they got divorced again.
That's the
Within
thing. Like,
3 days.
I was watching Color Me Pink's video in regards to that, and she's talking about how, I don't know if I missed that. Destiny made it seem like they got divorced and then married again or something. I guess
that she said they got she said he served her with paper. She never did anything with the paper. And then she found out they were divorced. It was a Friday when she found out.
Mm-hmm.
But by Monday, she lost custody of her child on Friday. Well, she lost custody before that, but she found out on Friday she lost custody of her child.
I got that part. Mm-hmm.
And you got everything back on Monday? Don't nobody go to court in Huntsville. How the fuck do you do anything in the court system that fast?
I caught all that. I didn't know if that was some of the parts I was like, okay. At first I was like, wow, okay, this is making sense finally. Like, we're starting to get a little something. Okay, cool. But then it slowly started to be like,
yeah, and then she said the man worked. She said the man worked. He went to work. He came home, went back to work. But she couldn't get him to do nothing with the baby. If he ain't home, how the fuck he gonna do something with the baby? I can't even take a shower. How you gonna take a shower if nobody's home? You said that yourself.
But if he didn't want to do nothing with the baby, why did he want custody?
That's what that was my next thing, Nola. Like, we see this man with this baby all over the place. This man even take the kid to the doctor. And you want us to believe that he wouldn't pick up his child when he was crying? He wouldn't feed his child? He didn't change no diapers? Excuse me. And then she said, this not a liberic bashing session. But she allowed the ladies to ask questions and gave answers that made that man seem like he was shit. But you're not bashing.
Yeah, she indirectly was able to, I feel like, accomplish that. And I could see why. I mean, like I said, some of the things were making sense, but then like other times I was like I would step away and be like, wait, but that doesn't really how.
Yeah, because it's like she said a lie and then she forgot she said a lie, and so she would say something else and made the lie that she told first noticeable. Because if you would have just kept with the lie, we'd probably believe you. But you kept changing. Like what?
Yeah.
I mean, here's my take on it. Some of the stuff I could agree with her on, or I can see. I ain't gonna say I can agree. Some of the stuff I can see, like when she said, I was going through a divorce. I was a brand new mother. I was stressed out. I ain't have time to focus on my business. I could agree with that. And then some things 2 + 2 wasn't equaling 4 for me, and that's just all what it was. But we still like StreamYard is really cutting up. Thick girl, I'ma thank you for coming up.
All right, babe. Yeah, I'm about to leave out the door too.
Worse and worse.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna let you drop that link and nobody not come up. So you gonna have. I'ma always come up.
I know. And of course, we'll be back next week, and I have some more
content I'll be uploading this week as well. And Barb, make sure y'all go like and subscribe to both of the pages. We love y'all. But we're
Nice
gonna
talking
go
to
ahead
you,
and
Bob Meets World.
Yes, yes. It's always a good time talking to you too.
but we're gonna go ahead
Bye,
and
y'all. Love y'all. Y'all be safe.
because it's echoing really bad. Bye, y'all.
You guys in the comments. Bye.